Philosophers and scholars have debated the concept of ownership, a complex one, for centuries. At its core, ownership refers to the right to control and use something. The Vedic texts take a different approach to ownership, suggesting that nothing truly belongs to us. Instead, everything is interconnected, and our actions have far-reaching consequences. The Vedic texts teach us that the universe operates on the principle of cause and effect, or the law of karma. This law states that every action we take has a consequence, positive or negative. When we take something that does not belong to us, we create negative karma, which will eventually catch up with us. The concept of ownership is an illusion created by our ego. Our ego identifies with material possessions, and we believe we have a right to control and use them. However, this is not the natural order of the universe. Our actions affect us and those around us. We believe we have a right to control and use them. The concept of ownership is also related to the law of dharma, which refers to our duty or role in life. When we take something that does not belong to us, we go against our dharma and create negative karma. We have to follow the natural order of the universe and respect the rights of others. The person who took it will never understand why they lost it. When the rightful owner emerges to take back what truly belonged to them, the negative karma will manifest as suffering in their life. Our actions have consequences that we must bear. If you take something from someone, you might think it is yours, but it doesn't belong to you. Eventually, they will come and take it back. At the same time, what truly belongs to you will find you, and what is not yours will be cruelly snatched. We are all born with a destiny determined by our actions in our previous lives and the karmic debt we carry forward from previous lives. This destiny is like a blueprint that outlines the events and experiences we encounter throughout our life. The Vedic texts also suggest that we have free will and the ability to make choices that can influence our destiny. Our actions create new karma, which can either enhance or diminish our karmic debt and influence the course of our life. What truly belongs to us may not always be what we expect or desire. The Vedic texts teach us that our true purpose and destiny can differ from our ego-based desires and expectations. You should trust the universe and have faith that what truly belongs to you will come into your life at the right time and in the proper form. Suffering is a universal human experience that can take many forms. It can be physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. Most of us have experienced suffering at some point, and some of us may be going through it right now. We try our best to avoid suffering, but according to the concept of karma in Vedic philosophy, it is a way to pay off karmic debts. By avoiding it, you are throwing the karmic debts into your future. You will have to pay. Debts can manifest in various ways, such as physical or emotional pain, financial difficulties, relationship issues, or any other challenges we may face in life. The purpose of suffering is to help us pay off these debts, so that we can move forward on our spiritual path. The idea that suffering can be a way to pay off karmic debts is not unique to Vedic philosophy. Many spiritual traditions, including Buddhism and Christianity, also believe in suffering as a means of spiritual purification or redemption. In the Vedic tradition, there are two main types of karma, prarabdha karma and sankita karma. Prarabdha karma refers to the karma that has already begun to manifest in this lifetime. Sankita karma refers to the accumulated karma from past lives that has yet to manifest. Suffering is typically associated with prarabdha karma. This type of karma is like a seed that has already been planted and is now growing. It is a process that has commenced, and we can't stop it from growing. But we can choose how we respond to it. One way to respond to suffering is to try to avoid or suppress it, which leads to more suffering in the long run. Another way to respond is to accept it and use it as an opportunity for spiritual growth and evolution. When we endure suffering, we see it in a new light. We begin to understand that our suffering is not random or meaningless, but is a result of our past actions and choices. We can cultivate patience, resilience, and compassion, which can help us navigate life's challenges with greater ease and grace. When we approach suffering with acceptance and gratitude, we accelerate the payoff for our karmic debts. By willingly embracing our suffering, we show the universe that we are ready to learn the lessons and take responsibility for our past actions. By approaching our suffering with an open mind and heart, we can learn to see the silver lining in even the darkest of clouds.